Good morning, family, and welcome to another daily devotional. I want to share this devotional with you that I was reading from today's Amazing Facts website. It reads as follows. We sometimes get sidetracked by identifying who the Antichrist is and not focusing on what it represents: a corrupt religious power that attempts to take the place of Christ. Certainly, there are passages that speak of him having eyes like the eyes of a man and a mouth speaking pompous words. The Apostle John wrote of this power as having the number of a man, Revelations 13:18. Just as Greece was represented by a goat in Daniel 8 with a horn that stood for Alexander the Great, so there will be a figure leader who is directed by Satan. But we can be misled when we try to lock onto a specific person, forgetting that it is their position that is against God. It is not so much that this religious leader is evil in and of himself. In fact, his rulership has changed hands many times over the centuries. Neither can we assume that all the members of this false religious church are bad, for God has said, "Come out of her, my people," Revelations 18:4, which means there are still followers of the Lord within this organization. The system is called Antichrist because it has usurped Jesus' authority and attempted to change his laws. It also teaches that priests can forgive sins, which only God can do. It has attempted to change the commandments by dropping the second one on worshiping images and splitting the 10th into two parts. But the Bible says God's law cannot be changed. It was Satan's original plan in heaven to take God's authority. When he was cast out, he continued to discredit God and use other agencies to try to take over his position. In the final days of history, Satan will use this religious power to unite world governments in a final attempt to control the world and destroy God's people. There was a key Bible text used in this, and it was Daniel 7:8. I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn, before whom there were three of the first horns plucked up by the roots. And behold, in this horn were the eyes like the eyes of a man, and the mouth speaking great things. Like the Hebrews at the bottom of the mountain that God was on, making a golden calf to worship, we too have fallen in line with other gods. Whether they be food, social media, television, spouses, children, image, success, finances, work, food, these gods dominate our lives. What would happen, my friends, if we changed this? What would happen if we instead organized our day around our time with God? Or even better, placed God in his rightful position first, early in the morning as Jesus did, and let him organize the rest of our day? And what would happen if we did all this together? What couldn't God accomplish with us? It's a novel idea. Let's all give it a try. I'll talk to you again soon.